Hello, I'm Lester Martin. Today I'm going to go over how to set up this MultiGroomer the proper way. The first thing you want to do is it gets attached to the 3-point hitch. It is important that you use the proper pins. If you do put it onto a tractor that has category 2, you might need to use some bushings to take up the difference. Next, we will be lifting the groomer up a wee bit. Then we stand behind it, look at it to make sure the arms of your 3-point hitch are level. So you kind of crouch down, check to make sure everything is parallel to the ground. And then after that, we will be setting up the teeth. And the teeth is, we have to determine how deep we want to go. When we dig into the ground, figure out how far deep it is till we get to the subsoil, and then we set the ripper teeth. These teeth are set by taking the pin out, pull the lock pins out, pull the lock nail out, and then we can adjust it up and down to whatever we want to be at. Generally, if you have 5 notches showing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it's barely touching the ground. And then they're every inch. So we go down, we're going to go 2 inches today. So we will set this up at 2 inches. So next, we're going to drop the MultiGroomer onto the surface, and then we're going to adjust the top link. Adjusting the top link is one of the most important things about setting up this whole machine. All the weight needs to be on the back roller. There shouldn't be any weight on this wheel here. Right now you can see that the wheel is off the dirt, so we will shorten the top link. The wheel is just for a gauge to make sure that we're deep enough, or so we don't accidentally go too deep and get into the subsoil, and especially on the synthetic footing. That would be very, very costly. So what we will do is we will shorten the top link a wee bit. Actually, being the teeth are sitting on the footing right now, I'm going to back up, drop down, and pull ahead a bit and see where it sits at. We can feel a wee bit of drag on the wheels there. We're just going to shorten it a wee bit more. Still can put a little bit more pressure on there, so we will shorten the top link a bit more yet. So we've got the top link set, which that is very important that you get that right. The weight is all on the back roller. The 3-point hitch lever is all the way forward or down, so that all the weight is sitting on the back roller. There should be no lift on the 3-point hitch at all. So now that we have that set, next is the Harrow. This here one has the optional leveling blade. That is used for sand footing. If you have synthetic footing, you would not use the leveling blade because it would bunch up. The leveling blade is adjusted by this manual actuator. This leveling blade is set so that it only carries a very small amount of dirt as you're driving around. And you can also set it at a different angle. Right now it is very vertical. I'm going to just adjust it back a wee bit just so it has a bit of angle to it. Next we have the Harrow. The Harrow, the more vertical the tines are, the better action you get. If you have a synthetic footing, this would bunch up and drag. So then we would have to turn the Harrows back on an angle. Normally you would start at a 45 degrees if you have a synthetic footing. But here we have sand footing, so we can leave it very straight, very vertical. So now we will try grooming.